A homicide investigation is underway at a hospital in the Bronx after police say a 55-year-old woman was beaten to death at Lincoln Hospital. Her heartbroken family is demanding answers. They say they know who killed her. What they don't understand is why that person was released by authorities. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is live in Morrisania with the grieving family's fight for justice. Jess.
Yeah, Gilma, Cynthia Van's family gathered here at the Sherman Avenue Community Garden because this is where she spent a lot of time gardening and just spending time with her neighbors. And they stood right here today on her birthday and they asked how in the world she went into a Bronx hospital to get care, to get better, but ended up dead.
Wow. Wow. Imagine you go to a hospital because you're sick. You're not feeling well. Maybe you could have stayed home one more day and just try to drink some water and, try to get up and, try to take vitamins and, make your little teas, your herbs, and just try to get better on your own. Sometimes I think that's the best way. But to go to a hospital and you're sick, and then to have a patient beat you in the head. Why is this patient beating this person in his head? Is this a psych patient? Is not enough hospital staff to do one-on-one cases? Is not enough hospital staff to do psych one-on-one cases? When the patients get admitted, who's evaluating these patients? Is there not enough doctors to evaluate the patients? To do a proper evaluation to go, you know what? I'm a diagnose this patient with altered mental status, and we're going to put this patient on a one-to-one, and we're going to do that for 24 hours. Put it in a room, one-to-one. Nobody's in the room with her. That's the order.
Cynthia Van would have turned 56 years old today. She was a daughter, a sister, and Tanisha's mother.
I just want to...
Look at her daughter. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. And now she got to live without her mother because a patient want to beat her mother while she's already sick in the hospital. A lot of times when I go to these hospitals, I see sometimes they have psych patients in with regular people. Like they're in there for psych situations. They probably was altered mental. They probably could have, did all type of stuff on the outside, and the hospital would have them in the same room as with a normal patient. You know how many times you could go to a hospital and you could literally lose your life, and not because of the doctors or the nurses or the hospital, because of a crazy patient.
Fight for justice. I'm going to continue to fight until justice is served. My biggest support system,
Nearly 2 weeks ago, her mother...
Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Nah, I'm just joking. This is a serious matter. Come on.
died, her family says, after being attacked inside Lincoln Hospital, where she was being treated for a liver condition.
My child was barely noticeable. The Lord had to tell me that was my child laying in that bed. Some doctors talked to us, nothing about how she got there or what happened to her.
Van's family and law enforcement...
Look at that. The poor mother looked like she about to stroke out. The poor mother looked like she's about to stroke out. It's hard to watch that. It's hard to watch that because that could be your mother when you're already up top. You know, like YB, on better top, top. When you already up top, that could be your mother and you looking down like, dang, I could hardly watch. Sad. It's sad you raise a child all the way to 56 and they died because they went to a hospital. for liver complications and wind up getting beat in the head.
Enforcement sources say her hospital roommate, Raquel Houghton, punched her in the head multiple times early on September 10th. The injury is so severe, Van needed brain surgery. Prior to the procedure, Van's family...
Did they just say September 10th? Did they just say September 10th? Wow. Why? I don't know why. I thought this story was at least a few months old. Wow, that hit me.
Family says she reported the attack to hospital staff. She died days later, the medical examiner ruling it a homicide.
She not only just said it verbally, but she also did it in a written statement. So they...
Oh boy, another lawyer trying to get some money. I don't blame you, brother. You know what? I don't blame you because you need a new suit. Tacky man.
Knew that she was attacked for 4 times. And they took Raquel out of the room, but no arrest was happening. After some time has passed, she assaults a hospital staffer.
The Bronx District Attorney's Office confirms Houghton was arrested for assaulting a hospital aide and the attack on Van. The DA says there wasn't enough evidence at the moment to charge.
This patient is a menace. Why? No, we need to start banning people from listen, we don't care how sick you are. You got a cold, go around the corner to CVS. We need to start banning people from these hospitals. Forget, no more public. No more public, yo. You either got insurance or you don't. You either have insurance or you don't, or do you have money? How much money you got in your bank account? Do you know some countries, if you go there and you're missing and your arm is about to fall off and you don't got no insurance, you know you're going to bleed out, right?
Houghton with the attack on Van, but prosecutors say they're still investigating. Van's family and legal team launching their own investigation and demanding leaders take action.
We will investigate. We will leave no stone unturned, and we will find out what failures took.
Just call Paul. He's just called Paul. It's the type of lawyer he is. Just call Paul. What's your number, bro? 1-800 what? 1-800 bald head little man? Yeah, I'm going to give you a call, man. I got something on my mind I want to tell you, hustler.
Place.
The Bronx DA's office tells me that bail was set on Houghton in the attack on that hospital aide, but they say that a judge decided to release her a week later, and that...
New York judges. You see, this is what I talk about all the time. And y'all think I'm lying. You see, this is proof right here. Look, I didn't make this video up. I didn't edit it. I didn't do anything. I just talk and I just put straight to YouTube. I didn't do nothing. Did y'all hear what she just said? A judge released the patient. I'm going to do the Jamie Foxx view. Because I feel like Ray Charles right now. I feel like I should be blind to all of this, but I just can't believe what I'm seeing. New York is the most nicest city when it comes to crime. Don't get me wrong. You do a good body or two, you definitely gonna get life. But I see way too much people that's walking the streets in New York that committed murder and they did a 10 to 15. They did a 10 to 15 because they took a plea. I think that should stop. I think it should be no pleas with murder less than 50 years. You at least got to do at least a few decades, bro. For you come out back to us, normal folks.
That was against the DA's request. We now know that the family says they met with the NYPD this morning. They're also in touch with the DA's office. They're calling on Lincoln Hospital to cooperate with the investigation.
Oh, blah, blah. You know that hospital ain't cooperating with nothing. Man, listen, man. The hospital there to make money. They like, all right, sorry for your loss. I hope they don't come back and sue us. We got money to make. Sorry for your loss. She was a very good patient. We was gonna treat that liver. The hospital could care less, man. Keep it real. They could care less. But shorty here ain't that bad though. But rest in peace to the lady who passed away, man. That's a horrible way to die. You go to a hospital for help and not to get buried 6 feet deep. It's really sad. Really, really sad. But you know, nowadays people fighting for the trans, and they fighting for, you know, cartoons with he's and she's, but they're not fighting for the things that really matter. Policies. Real policies that affect real working class people. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Deeply disgusted.